Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. I might not be the richest of guys. I might not be financially successful at this moment of my life by any measure at all. I might not be the guy that you might want to even hear giving you money advice. But nevertheless, you clicked on this video. So welcome to my first video about money. How about that? Welcome. Please dust your feet and sit down because we're going to be talking about the worst decisions I've ever seen people make about how to spend their money. First thing on my list, oh my God, and this is so common. This is so common, you don't even realize. Buying alcohol and drugs. Why? My first question is why? Why do people, especially broke people, spend their money wasting it on alcohol and drugs? Why do they do that? It always just leaves me dumbfounded. Like, bro, why don't you just maybe start a business, maybe go invest, since you have so much money, maybe go invest it in some maybe stocks, crypto, invest in some business, get a real estate license and start doing that instead. Maybe that, or if you really don't even want to do any of that, maybe send your parents some money. How about that? Instead of buying on useless alcohol and drugs, which you're gonna use, it's gonna get you high. Yeah, it's gonna get you high and do whatever it does to you for a couple hours, and that's the end. Why? So you just essentially you've just wasted your money. You've wasted everything, bro. Why do people do this? I would never understand. But for that we'll need to speak to some people who actually buy alcohol and drugs, because I don't do any of that. But I don't understand how people do this. And if you're following this channel and you're subscribed to this channel, I do not expect you to start doing this at this moment, because I have mentioned it on this list. And if you are not financially successful, and I mean if you are not millionaire status or above, if you're not a millionaire status or above, then I don't think you should be spending so much money on alcohol or drugs, my friend. Second thing I see, number 2, we got going to concerts, concert tickets, going to concerts, going to festivals, going to all that, fancy stuff. Why? Especially concerts. Why? Why do people spend money? Why do people save so that they can buy a concert ticket to go to a concert? Why? Why do you do that to yourself? And for you to really understand my point of view from this, let us go into what a real concert really is. If you, most of you have probably been to concerts before. You enjoy your favorite musician, Drake, whatever, 21 Savage, I don't know, your rapper, your Rihanna, one of those people. You enjoy listening to them, you enjoy the song that they play. But you're in a place where you're gonna see your favorite musician probably on the stage. They're gonna be singing some songs, and you're gonna see thousands of people, thousands, all around the stage, below on the ground, just jumping, singing, shouting, whatever they're doing. I don't even know what they're doing. But that is what a concert is. And you tell me that is what you pay for? You pay money to just go there and shout and sing and lose your voice? And that's it? And maybe for the women, you also cheat on your boyfriend, and that's it? Nah, you gotta be joking. Not only do I see this as you just worshiping the person on stage, which is your celebrity or your artist or whatever, you're just worshiping them or making them your idol. What does that make you? What does that make you then? You've lowered yourself to become a sheep. You're worshiping somebody else, another human being who isn't better than you. The only thing that they're not better than you. They're probably not smarter than you. They don't even know half the things that you probably might know. The only thing that just happened is they were fortunate enough to get money or have a nice voice, and then they started singing and they made money from it. And maybe you weren't born with a nice voice and you couldn't do that, but Still, they're not better than you in any way. So why are you worshiping them? Because that is basically what it is. If you're in the crowd while somebody is on the stage singing and you are just shouting, doing everything, like acting like a whole fanboy over another guy, especially if you're a guy doing this, fangirling over another guy, another celebrity, like, why? Why do you, and you pay money for this? Why do people do this? You look like a sheep. You've lowered yourself down to a sheep. It's not like you look like a sheep. Yeah, you do look like a sheep because you're acting like one. But like you've lowered yourself down to a sheep. And there's no way that I could tell you, and I could tell you so much that there's no way that any of those celebrities actually respect any of you. Because I've heard so many things that celebrities do during concerts that just wowed me. But like you will literally see people like Burna Boy during his concerts kicking people off the stage with his shoes. If that doesn't tell you how low he thinks about you because you're just here to worship him basically, then I don't know what else does. If you want to continue paying money to go worship people who are in no way, shape, or form better than you, then you can continue to do that. But for me, I'd rather invest my money in something that's gonna make me more money in the end and make me great. So number 3, debit cards. Debit cards. Guys, why do you use debit cards? Why do people use debit cards? If you're eligible or around that age or around that stage where you're eligible to get a credit card, why do you ever use a debit card to buy anything? You shouldn't. Because it doesn't make any sense for you to do that. Why, when you could use a credit card, go file in a credit card, get a credit card, build your credit, and then get benefits on top of it? You have that option, but instead you decide to stick to your debit card and just be using your own money, and get no benefits. It doesn't make any sense. Like imagine I'm offering you a pot of candy, but instead you decide to take a pot of shit. That's basically what it is to me. If you're fully eligible to get a credit card, I advise you in this moment, go get a credit card and throw out your debit card because you do not need it. All you need to do is start using your credit card, and at the end of every month, pay off your credit card and build your credit. You don't need to worry about the money you're losing because it's not your money, it's the bank's money you're using to buy stuff. And you're gonna get benefits on top of it. Why do people not do this? Why do people not do this? I'm guilty of this one a little bit, and it's something I'm trying to stuff. But number 4 is buying excess food. God. Some people just overestimate the amount of food that they need to buy. And that's how they lose money so fast. Like, why do you buy so much food? Why do you eat so much in a day? I've already said this in my video on how to lose weight. I keep referring to this video and I'm gonna link it up below here. In my video on how to lose weight, it shows that you do not need so much food in a day. You already eat, like if you eat 3 times in a day, that's too much. Why? And then you eat like you use snacks and all these things on top of it. Like why? Unless you're bulking, unless you're trying to get bigger like me. Then maybe, but like except for that, why are you eating so much? Especially if you're someone who is overweight and wants to lose weight, why are you eating 3 times in a day? Maximum twice. And it shouldn't be the first thing you do when you wake up. The first time you should eat after you wake up should be like 4 hours or 5 hours after. That's what I do every day. If you're wondering, that's what I do every day, and then I bulk from then on. Yes, it's called intermittent fasting. Look it up and search and look how it goes. You should do that every day. It's gonna build you more muscle and it's gonna make your body look impeccable. And I've noticed that since I started doing it, my body looks a lot more better. I'm not gonna show my body on here, maybe another time in a later video. But for now, you just have to take my word for it. So number 5, buying dolls, buying toys, action figures, fiction, I don't know, books, or maybe books, maybe not fictional books, but books that you don't even need. Just buying useless stuff, buying useless things that you don't need, toys, dolls, action figures, all those things. Like, why are you doing this, bro? You are not you are not somebody. You cannot if you cannot classify yourself as someone who is financially successful, if you know deep down in yourself that you have other heights to reach in your financial field, or in the financial field, then why are you buying things that you do not need? For God's sake, why are you wasting your money? Why are you buying things that you do not need? You could use that same money to actually do something that is more productive, that will make you more money. So why are you wasting your money on things that you do not need? It doesn't make sense. Especially people that buy action figures, they buy dolls, they buy all these things, and they decorate their names with it, their rooms with it. And you just see it like, are you a child? Are you a child? That's what I did when I was 5 years old. Why do you have all these action figures on your window? Why? What? Are you a child? They're as old as me, or older than me, and they have all this. What? A grown man, a grown woman. That's what your kids should be doing. Unless you're buying it for a child or a new baby, then a new baby born, then okay, I understand. But like, if you're buying it for yourself and you're a full-grown adult, what are you doing? Number 6 is slot machines. Anything that has to do with slot machines, gambling, casinos, any of those things. And I'm not saying I'm like, if you want to like maybe have fun one particular day, or if you want to go gamble or do whatever, do you, man? I'm not saying that you can't do it. Like, do you have fun, do whatever you want to do with your money. But still, if you have a constant habit of going to spend money on slot machines, going to casinos, gambling with your money, and you're not even rich, and you still have ways and ways and ways to go when it comes to financial stability or reaching financial success, then your priorities are very, very wrong, my friend. Your priorities are wrong. And I know if it sounds very, very, like, your priorities are very wrong. They are, my friend. Trust me. Because you're just wasting money. You're giving these people your money for no reason. You have to understand that your money is you. You are, in a way, your money. Because if I pull up a data, or if I can tell every amount of money that you spend every day on everything for a month, how you spend your money, how you get your money, everything, I'll be able to make a whole dialogue, or a whole data book on you, and that would basically tell me who you are. So who you are, or your money is you. And if you're spending your money on these stupid things, then it just shows me how stupid you are, basically. Stop spending your money on stupid things, especially if you're growing to be a man. Because you have to understand that there are people who are relying on you to provide for them. And you have to meet that expectation. If you are spending money uselessly in a way that will not profit you, not profit the people that you're meant to protect or provide for, then you're useless. And you're just senseless. You're making wrong decisions. And wrong decisions will turn into failures in the end. So please make the right decisions and stop doing these 6 things I've mentioned in this list. And just a disclaimer, by no way am I saying that you should start saving your money or doing something, or like saving money now because I've said that you shouldn't do these 6 things. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you should spend your money more wisely. And in fact, learn or go out there and look for how to earn more money instead of trying to save. Because you can never save faster than they are printing out this money. So go out there, learn how to get more and more and more money rather than save money. Well, that'll be the end of today's video, guys. If you learned anything valuable in this video, I want you to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.